Wait, guys, I'm coming on the review of this movie because this movie had me on chokehold. And before we get there, come on. Which love wants sweet past this one? Like, which chemistry wants sweet past this one where I watch now? Use this Usman and Uche Montana. Seriously, producers have been sleeping on these two. Like, they have really been sleeping on these two. This is the perfect pair for a romantic film. These people were effortlessly giving us sweet chemistry, love, bond, affection. Like, what's going on? Usman and Uche Montana. We never knew that this kind of attraction, this kind of chemistry could be found in these two guys. Don't get me wrong, alright? These are two great actors, and trust me, they did this one for me. Like, I was literally wowed. I'm like, you know what? I need more of Usman and Uche Montana. Like, don't play with these two guys. I loved these two. In the movie, Two Cities, One Heart. What? Guys, have you seen that movie? If you haven't seen it, what are you waiting for? This movie aired a few hours ago on Uchenna Mbonabos TV on YouTube. It's currently streaming. You can go there and watch Two Cities, One Heart, and trust me, you're so going to enjoy yourself. This is a proper romantic story. Guys, no snoozing on this. So guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Substance TV, the girl with the movie scoop, and right now I will be reviewing the movie Two Cities, One Heart. And mind you, this is no spoiler alert. I just want us to gist on this movie. For those who have seen it, let us talk about the sweetness. So guys, Two Cities, One Heart tells the story of this beautiful, gorgeous young lady named Becky, played by Uche Montana. So this lady has been in a relationship for like 5 years with this very erotic, wealthy, self-centered man, okay? And when I say self-centered man, I mean a man who prioritizes himself more than his relationship, okay? A man who cares less about his woman but cares more about himself, okay? So guys, let's talk about that restaurant scene, alright? That drama that Leo pulled out there. So this is a guy that left his girlfriend in the restaurant they came to have a nice time. He got a business call and he left. So apparently his girlfriend wasn't happy with what he did, okay? But she stayed and waited for him for hours. But this guy didn't come. Alright, now this lady was about leaving. She was standing out waiting for her Uber, and she met her boyfriend coming. Okay, and her boyfriend was in the car and asked her to come in, let him drop her. And this girl was angry. Alright, she didn't answer, she just walked past. As every normal babe now, every normal babe will be angry with that, with that act. And you are likely to do shakara. You will not just jump into the car at once now. Do you understand? Now, this guy became mad. He now followed her with his car, came down and started yelling at her. And was like, you know what? Your own is becoming too much. In fact, I quit. Let's break up. And I'm like, bro, what's going on? You messed up. You are the one that got this babe angry. And you're still the one breaking up things with her. Because of what? Like, Becky was actually surprised. I don't understand though. You offended me. You left me waiting at the restaurant for hours and you're getting angry. Like, I'm supposed to be the one getting angry here. Guys, you see that scene? I was like, this guy is a very unserious guy. Like, just tell me that you need a reason to break up with this babe, because that is not a reason enough. Alright, that's not a reason enough. So that's about that. And you know what? Becky went home heartbroken. Alright? Leo had broken up with her. He blocked her everywhere. She was hurting. Her friend was there to take care of her. Her friend was there to console her, but she was still hurting with the breakup. Now, this girl decided to move on. And then, she decided to take herself on a mini vacation to cool off. Now, while in the vacation, hey, baby girl met her Mr. Right, her Prince Charming, her Odogu silencer, her Alaji Hassanu. Guys, she met this handsome, young, wealthy Hausa man that swept her off her feet. As a matter of fact, She swept the man off his feet at first sight. You see that toilet scene? I loved that scene so much. I loved the conversation they had there. I loved how Becky was airing her anger to Hassan, okay? The guy was the perfect gentleman, and I loved how he questioned the lady. After that scene, I loved what happened afterwards when he got her flowers and a surprise gift. I loved what started happening, their friendship, their bonding, everything that followed. I loved it, okay? This was a young, beautiful lady that came to cool off, after a very toxic and stressful relationship. She came to cool off in a hotel. Okay, she came for a mini vacation and there she found love. She found love with this perfect Hausa guy. All right, I love the journey, with the both of them. I loved how things progressed between Hassan and Becky. I loved their, playful scenes. I loved when they were getting to know each other, and I loved what later happened between them. Okay, it just felt real. It felt natural. It felt like, this is destiny. Where have you been all my life? That was what it felt like. Something literally happened at the hotel that made Becky feel like, history had repeated itself, okay? After she found out about Hassan's, personal life, which I do not want to disclose here. Like I said, I'm not going to spoil this movie for anyone. Okay, it's still fresh on Uche now Bonabos TV, so you need to go there and see this movie. Now, for those who have seen it, you know what transpired and how Hassan decided to follow his heart. You know what? F everything. This is who I'm going for. This is what I want. And he did. And I just love that. Like, guys, did you see for the first time when this guy cried? Did you see those tears? It was coming from within. It effortlessly dropped. This is a guy that has been through a lot from his family. And I love that, he made us connect with him on a personal ground. I love the tears. I love how original he was. And I'm like, what? What? Usman did this? All right. And there was also a point where, Becky was going through a lot in that her first breakup and, how she teared up while seeing a movie. I'm like, Montana the arts. Guys, I love how these people, took their characters to personal. I loved how authentic they were. I loved how believable their characters were. The excitement, the love, the affection all felt real. The emotions all felt real. And also to tell me that is Becky's best friend. She's a gorgeous actress. She's really a friend, a supportive friend and a friend that's always ready to cheer you up. We saw Hassan's family, Hassan's father and mother, everything transpiring in Hassan's home, and one thing that literally impressed me or wowed me about the movie was how we had, a blend of Hausa and Igbo in the film. I love that I heard Uche speak Igbo. It was beautiful. Uche, kudos to you. And also the character played by Prince Nwafo, the typical Igbo man. I loved it. I love how he was speaking the Igbo language, okay? And I love that Hausa scene as well. I love Usman and his family. I love the conversation going on there. I love the outside language being spoken by all of them. It made the movie even look more authentic. It made it look more believable, okay? And I love that when you're telling this kind of story of, two people from different tribes falling in love, we get to see a glimpse of, what their culture looks like and what their family looks like and their language. We saw it there and it was so authentic. Like I said, I love that this movie had a perfect mix of the Hausa culture and the Igbo culture through their languages, okay? We heard their languages a lot in the film and I enjoyed it. Now, there's another thing that stood out for me in this movie, guys. This movie was shot in a proper hotel. I mean, the location, the hotel, it was stunning. When telling a film that has to do with people from wealthy backgrounds, we want to see it reflect in the location as well. And shooting this movie in a very big, luxurious hotel shows how intentional the producer is. Yes, majority of the scenes in this movie were shot in the hotel. Yes. So guys, I literally love the overall package of this film. I love that the actors came in correct. I love the choice of cast of this film. Everyone in this movie were wonderful. They all came with their A games. Uche Montana uses Usman, Prince Uwafor, Tolu Asanwa, Tony Goodman, Patricia Charles, Ochanwa John, Sadiq Ibrahim, Samuel Akheim, and many others were so fantastic in this film. They were all fantastic. You see Uche Montana and Uzee Usman's love, I loved it. Their chemistry was beautiful. Their chemistry felt so real. It felt so believable. You could feel the bond, you could feel the connection. I loved them a lot. Okay, so guys, Two Cities, One Heart is still streaming on Uchenna Mbonabo's TV. Go there and see it. This movie is directed by Chidi Chidioke and screenwritten by Munachi Emanuela. And trust me, this is a very good storyline, a very good script. Kudos to everyone that made this movie worth it. So guys, that's basically all for today's video. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. Please do want to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to Substance TV for more amazing movie reviews, recommendations, and Nollywood gist. See you guys in my next video. Until then, stay splendid.